Okay, so let's continue. We left where we were adding style. We want to add style or we want to add some color to our website. So I told you you introduce a tag called style. And in that tag, in the opening tag of that style, you will specify what you are coming to do, the type of the style. So you say a text slash CSS. Now, in between this style, you are going to tell what it should do. Note, the style, I brought the style in the header part of the body. It means I'm coming to call something from the header part of the body to actually take effect in the next parts of my website. So now in between the style, I'll specify which part of my website do I want to actually add this, either a color or something. Then I say, okay, the body part of my website. So I'll say body. Then body, I'll bring a curly bracket. Now in the body part, what do I want to do there? I want to color the background of my body part. So I'll say background color. I'll bring a colon, then I'll have a semicolon. Then I'll type the color I want. I'll say gray and I will save it. Let's go and view if I have a gray, I've gotten a gray website background. I'll refresh it, then you see my website has turned gray. I'll go over again.
This is everyone's screen showing.
Hello, is
Yes,
your
I'm finished showing.
okay? The person whose screen is not showing, please check your connection and see. I'm going over the star again, so I'm clearing everything. Okay, now I want to color my website, or I want to change the color of my website, or I want to add some style to my website. Now I will actually teach you how to style your website in a different sheet. But maybe if you are coding and you want to bring a quick styling, this is called internal style sheet. You just quickly move to your header part of your website, then you bring your style tag. So style, your open style tag and your close style tag. In the open style tag, you would define the type of style. So you have text slash CSS. Now, after that, this style should be applied to which part of your body? I'll say which part of your website. So I'll say body. Okay, then you bring a curly bracket. Then inside the curly bracket, I'll specify what I want to do. So I'm saying I want to change the background color of my body of the website. So I'll say body. No, I'll say background, background color neatly. Then I will type the color I want. So let me say gray. Background. Okay. And I'll say gray. I want gray. Okay, let me change. I already have in gray. So maybe you won't see. Let me say orange. I want to change the background color of my website to orange. So you save it, then you quickly go and view your website. So you refresh it, you see it has changed to yellow. The whole website has changed to yellow. Please, any question before I add something? Okay. Now you have a situation where you want to change the header, the color of your header. Someone is talking.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
Infinix, yes.
So please, what if you are done with your work, your coding, and then it doesn't appear, like the color doesn't come. Like you
Okay,
do it accordingly, but then the color doesn't stay.
yes. Then please check your code, like check the spelling. Maybe you made a spelling mistake somewhere, or you've omitted something. Please,
Or
yes, cross check it. Yes, Kenneth.
Please, sir, why is it that the style, which is the color, is the code is written within the please, can you go top small? Can you scroll to the top small? The code is written between the head, the open and closed head tag.
Okay. Now, yes, as I was speaking, I said we are putting the style in the head. This means we are coming to call a property from the header to be applied in a certain part of our website. We don't want to put it in our body because the body is where we are doing a whole lot of things. So we will put the style. The styling actually, we do styling in a different sheet, in a different file. But here you are programming and you need a quick styling. You don't need to go and create a CSS file and style. No. So this is called internal style sheet, meaning you can add an internal CSS. So adding this internal CSS, you should put it at the heading section, in the header part of the body, so that this style will be called in the other parts of the body. Do you get it?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Any question before we move on? Johnson.
Please, will it be a problem if you put the style in the body?
Right. Try it and see. Try it and tell us what's your what was the experience.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any question, please? Please, you can, if you can be also be testing things, because now test it and know your understanding. So you can be changing things, testing things, and you can know whatever you don't understand and whatever you get. Now, I will resend the reading material in your various groups again. Please, in the reading material, it has been made very simple, so you can do a lot. You just be watching and be practicing. You can be practicing a lot of things from it. Okay. Now, any question before I add another one to it, another one here? If there are no questions, let me add. Now, here is the case. I want to actually change the color of my header on my website. So I'll come to the same style property I've done. Then, so here, the header I have here is H2. Then I'll bring my curly brackets. Then I say, okay, I just want to change the color of the header, not the body color. So the color, so I'll say make it white. Note, my header is H2. So I define the H2. whatever you do, define it. Okay, so I'll go and view it. My header should turn white, and you see my header has turned white. The rest are still black. I can also decide to actually change the background color of my header. So let me see. Let me type it. Okay. Background color rather. Background color of my header to be, let me say, black. I'll save it. Then I'll go and view it. So you see the background color of my specified header is black, and the color of my header is white. I can also go to the body. So you go through your reading material and be applying. Since you know how to bring the internal style sheet, you can apply a whole lot. Be testing a whole lot on for yourself. Okay, so let me try another one. So I want the color of my text in my body to be all, let me say, blue. To be blue. So you can see the color of my text are all blue now. Okay. Please, any question before I add the last section to it? Then I give you an assignment to go and practice with it. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
please, when you wanted to change the color of the background, you specified here that you want to change the background,
Yes.
then color, then orange. Then you stated orange. Why didn't you write the text color then blue?
Okay. If I get your question well, you are asking if I want to change the background color, so I should write text color blue, right? Like at the body section.
Yes, please.
Okay, very good. Now, it's only the background that we specify. We don't specify the text. So when you write color, you write just color. The code automatically knows you are targeting the text. But when you add background, it means you are not targeting the text, you are targeting the background of your body. Do you get it now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes, Obaya.
please, I've gone through my code, but my background is still not changing color.
Oh, okay. Make sure. Do you have this? Do you have style?
Yes, I have everything.
Okay. And you wrote body.
Yes, please.
You brought your curly brackets. Curly brackets.
Yes, please.
You have your closing style tag.
Yes, please.
Okay, then inside, make sure you spell the background with all small letters. So background, check the spelling, background dash.
Yes, everything is the same. I don't know why.
Okay, Obaya, forward your code to me on Slack, DM me, right?
Okay,
Sure. DM me on Slack and I'll go through.
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Johnson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I tried and it worked.
All right. Okay. Any question before I think the last section? I'll add the last section to it. Then I'll give you trial for this weekend so that you'll be on the same level with your colleagues. Then Monday we move from there. we have a lot to cover. We will learn divisions, how to divide your website. And after I've taught you division, I'm going to give you a sample website for everyone to go and design the same thing. So please take note of whatever you've done. You'll be applying it. You'll be applying it. Okay. Now, let's move to which one? So we've done this, we've done that, we've done that. Tables or comments. Let's move to tables. Then after table, we will end the section with comments, how to comment your website. Okay, so I want to, here is the case. Maxwell,
Hello, please.
yes.
But can we add like images to it? If
Okay.
can cover that one too, and then
Yes,
close
the images, I'll reintroduce it in the class, in the various classes again. One class I didn't teach them images. I taught only one. I think coding two people. You were coding one people. I didn't teach them image. So from next week, I'll add the images to it. So here I'm just bringing everybody to the same level, the general knowledge before we take on to our various classes. You get it? I think
Okay.
yes, I think you might be in coding too, right? Because those people, I think I've taught them image.
Yes, I mean coding too.
Yes, those people I've taught them how to insert images. Yes. So this I'm just giving the knowledge everyone has as it stands now, so that next week in our various sections, in our various classroom, I will dive deeper. Okay, now let's move to tables. Tables. I have a website and I want to actually insert tables in that particular website, a table in that particular website. There is a way to do that. I'm going to teach you the basic. You go and practice. There are different types of tables you can actually practice. Now, very quick, we are starting. We are inserting a table in our website. Okay. Now, the tag of a table is a table. So it's table. So tag, we bring table. So your neatly table tag, that is open and closing tag of table. Very quick. Okay. Now, after I think after this I have to teach you one thing. Okay. After the table, after bringing your table tag, inside it, we are going to define the table row. So table row is represented as TR. Table row TR. Okay. Now inside this table row, that's where we are going to define the table head, the various heads. So you see in an Excel, you have the heading, you have name, location, age. We are going to do the same here. Here it will be referred as table head. Table head. So maybe the first one will be for name, next one will be location and age. So table head, I'll be name, age, location. Okay. Now up to now, where we've gotten to, I think we should test it and see. So we've set up our table. Note the table tag, both open and closing tag of the table. Then you bring table row TR. Then inside the table row, we are coming to define the table headings. So I have table heading 1, I have name, heading 2, I have age, then I have location. Let's go and view on our website. Okay, someone is talking. What's the topic for today? Okay, the topic is starting from scratch, the very beginning. So this class is actually aiming to get all coding students on the same level. Then from next week to we get to our various classes, then we take on from there. So the aim of this class, this is a special class, is to get all coding students on the same level. So by now, every coding student should be able to build up to this point. Okay. So let's go and view. Okay, now you can see we have the location, we have the age, we have the name, the location, and the age. These are my table heading. Now let's go and add data under each one of them. Okay, you adding data, you define you define table row again. Someone is talking. Please, how different is coding 2 from coding 1? They are the same. They are the same class. I teach them. The difference is, you see, Zoom contains 100 occupants. We are using the free version, and so only 100 people. But when we combine the whole coding class, you guys are heading to 230 students for this program. And so it means if I'm supposed to organize just one class for all of you, some are not going to benefit. Some will just be only watching videos, and that's not fair. So Blue Code Hack Lab and your executives came, then we decided to break you guys into 2 classes so that everyone will have a fair share. So on the timetable, we have coding 2 and we have various separate days for each one, but it's the same thing that will be taught across, just that we want everyone to participate. Yes, so that everyone can join the class. Should everyone decide to join the class?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hey,
Sir, please, could you go over the table for me? I beg.
Yes, I'll go over. So Johnson, this is what I mean. So the coding 2 and coding 1, it's just the same coding step, but you are too many for one class. You are 230 and still joining. So we have to divide the class so that everyone will get a fair share. So that's why. Okay. Now I'll go over. Let me go over the table. Okay, you want to insert a table on your website. The tag for inserting table is called table. So tag, table, tag, table, tag. You open your 2 tags, open tag of table and closing tag of table. Now after that, you define table row. Table row is defined as TR. So you open tag for table row, you close tag for table row. Now every table should have header. So you have some, for example, in an Excel, we have header, like, so the head, for example, is the name, the age, the location. So those headers, this is what we represent. So we define a table row, then we say that table row is going to take the heading. So we will say TH, that's the table head. The first one is name, the second one is age, the third one is location. Perfect. Now we want to add data to this heading. We want to add name, for example, Tom, age 13, location Accra. We will define a table row again, table row very neatly. But here we are not going to say table header because we already have header. So we are going to say table data. So TD, table data for all your closing tag. So we have three table headings. So we are going to bring 3 of them. So let me see. The name, I'll say Tom. The age, we are going to see 13. Then we are going to say Accra for the location. So we will see under the name we have Tom, under the age we have 13, and under the location we have Accra. Any question? This is just a basic knowledge so that you go and practice and be adding more to the table, just to introduce you to the table. So if you want to initiate a table, this is how you go about. You can be adding more to it. Be reading through your reading materials, and you can be adding more and different tables. Say, you want to speak?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I said, but that is not a table.
come again.
Say, but that is not a table. What?
It's a
That's
table.
same. I was thinking like maybe so I didn't see any lines.
Oh,
So but you can do this using like the um break line and then the rest.
okay, so yeah, this is a table. By the table, we have different types. So I'm introducing you to how to set up a table. In your reading material,
Okay.
you have different types of table you can do in your website. So refer to the reading material and be reading about tables. You have different types of table you can insert on your website, right?
Okay.
Yes, I can't teach you all the tables and all the codes here. So I'm just introducing you to it. You will know how to begin it. Then you will learn, be adding more things. So all what I've shown you, I'm showing you how
Mm,
to start it. Then you go and practice, be reading on Google, your reading material, and be adding more. There are a lot to add to these things. Do you get it?
okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Thank
Yeah, hello.
Maxwell.
Yeah, I think like she was talking about how to introduce maybe vertical lines and horizontal lines to show your columns and rows.
Yes, that's what I told you. Go and read about that. Here is to show you how to create a table. So let me show you
Okay.
something. Yes, let me show you something. The vertical line is here. So you can see they are all arranged in order. But you want to see the vertical line, the horizontal, I can teach you. So you see, as I've highlighted, you can see there are lines inside, right? So go and read about it. Yes,
Yes.
yes, I can teach you everything. As a programmer, you need to,
Okay.
yeah, be given the basics, then you build upon it. So go and read about table, you get a lot more on it. Okay, now very fast, we are done with the table. Let's move to another one. Our time is up, but let's use about 10 minutes to do comments. How to comment your work as a programmer. If you want to comment your work, you have to comment your work. Not if you want, you have to comment your work so that when someone takes your code, you'll be like, oh, this is what she's trying to mean. Oh, this is it, this, that. So that when you build a website for your client and your client says, look, you are not the one going to manage it, just build a website for me. I'll give it to someone to manage it. Or my Laura, do you want to speak? Okay. Let's move on. I will give your code to someone or my website to someone else to actually manage it. Now you have to comment in your code so that when that person takes your code, can actually knows what you were doing and continuing your good work. If you don't comment, the person will take your code and will mess up. Right. This is how we comment. So in commenting, you just do you bring your less than tag, then exclamation mark, dash dash, then you say
Um,
yes. Speak.
and sir, please, I was coding, and then I mistakenly pressed the right, like the mistakenly right click, and I pressed unsaved changes, and then some of the codings appeared underneath the previous coding. So I want to know how to undo such a thing so that it doesn't appear at the bottom.
Okay. Let me see. Let me see if your okay. So you can use the Control plus Z. Use the Control plus Z and see. That's the undo. If it doesn't work, that means you would have to code everything again or clear that path that which has been added. All right. So the comment section. So you start with your less than tag, then exclamation mark, then dash dash dash. Then you say you can. The English depends on you. So me, I'm using this is my table section. Then I'll dash dash. Then I'll bring it. Then at the end of my table, that's my the end of my table tag, I'll bring again dash dash end of table. very neatly. Now, let's see if it shows on our website. Right, nothing shows on our website. Perfect. It means what you've done, it's only a developer that can see it. Your customers don't know whatever is going. They are just there to enjoy. You see, at the back end, you see codes, but at the front end, the customer will come and he or she will see very beautiful website. So this when when a different programmer takes your code, be like, okay, this is my table section. Okay, so she started the table from here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, then she ended the table here. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, okay. So you see, you will be commenting and the person will be understanding your code. Okay, she did that here, she did that here. Please, any question? We have 4 minutes to end our class. Any question? All right. One last thing I think everyone knows it. Let me add it here. List. How to list things on your website. Very quick one. Let me use 2 minutes. How to list things on your website. Maybe you want to list services you offer on your website. List comes in two forms. One, you have ordered list and unordered list. When we talk about ordered list, this is a list whereby it will be showing 1, 2, 3. Unordered list is where it will be showing dot, dot, dot. For example, let's go. We are starting with ordered list. Ordered list tag is OL, ordered list. So you open your closing and opening tab of ordered list. Then you bring a list LI, your list. So we want to list 3 things. So another 3. Okay. So maybe I want to list Tom, food, travel. I save it. Then quickly I go and view my list. So you see Tom, food, travel is here. They've been arranged 1 Tom, 2 food, 3 travel. This is how we bring lists on our website. Now, what if we want to use unordered list? Unordered list, that's we are not numbering, but it will be dot, that's bulletin. So I can use the same code here, but on ordered list, we use U instead of O, that's on the U by the same thing. I save it. Then I view from my website very quick. Then you see the dot tom dot food dot travel. Any questions so far, ladies and gentlemen? 2 minutes.
Sir,
Yes.
please, does that mean that in coding, it doesn't matter how you arrange your work, but then your tagging is what is important?
Yes. Tagging is just the tags that's important. It doesn't matter. It's your design or it's your website you are designing. So no one cares. It's your designing. So what the user just want to see is I'll come to the website, I'll find whatever I want to find, and I go. I don't care however you are going to design your website. Please do you get it?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Any question, please?
Sir,
Yes.
please, one last thing.
Okay.
It happened that after coding, and then I saved the work. The heading, the heading appeared as a coded form when I was like searching in the link. I don't know how to say this, but the heading appeared, but then it appeared as in a coded form.
Like it appeared on your website?
Yes, as a coded form.
Oh, okay. Are you on Slack?
Yes, please.
DM me with your work and let's talk about it more, right?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
You want to speak? All right, Johnson, if no question, ladies and gentlemen, our class has ended. If you have now, the assignment is from what you've learned so far, build your own small website or your business website with what you've learned so far. Then submit it to me on Slack. And those not on Slack, I'm in your WhatsApp groups as tomorrow. submit it, DM me and send it to me. If you're on Slack, kindly send it to me on Slack before our next class on Monday so that I'll correct you